Yo, what is going on, guys? It's me, Later, back here again today with another Warframe video. I know it's been quite a while since I posted a video on my channel. I basically took an extended break and kind of quit Warframe for a while. The game for me just got really uninteresting and pretty much just boring to the point where I just quit and couldn't even play anymore. There was just nothing for me to do. I had everything in the game that I wanted, and it was just really no point in me playing anymore. But I'm back now, and I got a new computer and all this other shit, and yeah, there's just so much more content in the game now for me to release and bring to you guys, and so many more builds and stuff like that to put out because of the Riven mod system just recently coming out, and yeah, all the new weapons releasing and everything. And so definitely expect some Warframe videos for sure. I'm gonna hold up to my promise this time and make sure I release some good quality content for you guys. But anyway, enough of that. Let's get into the video here, and let's get into the build. So for today's build, we'll be taking a look at the Synapse. Now, the Synapse is a fairly old weapon. It's been in the game for quite a while. So if you haven't checked it out yet, I'd definitely give it a, check it out and see what it's all about. But it's a pretty good weapon. It's just fully electricity based, but the main thing with this gun is the crit chance and the crit damage. And that's what absolutely makes this gun what it is. It's just the crit. And so we're going to be taking a look at the build here. This is a 6 forma build. And if you're really going to want to push this gun to the limits, you're going to have to get a double crit Riven mod for the Synapse. Now, these are going to be really hard to come by. I know that not a lot of people have them, being the Riven system is still relatively new. So, yeah, like I said, they're going to be hard to get, and if you try rolling for one yourself, it's still going to be hard to get because the double crit on the Riven mod is so hard to roll. You have to get so lucky with it. But best of luck to you guys if you want to try and roll for it. I think it's definitely worth it if you're going to spend the Kuva and everything like that to, try and get a double crit Synapse mod. They're insane though, as you'll see in the footage later on. I'm going to start up a pretty high level mission and we'll take a run through and I'll test it out. But here on mine in particular, for the double crit, it's got 187.5 critical hit chance, 156 critical hit damage, 72.4% fire rate, which is not something that you actually want on your mod. You don't want fire rate, you want to try and get damage. I don't know if it's possible for you to get double crit and damage. It might be, I'm sure it probably is, but those are going to be insanely rare, and if you just don't want to roll one yourself and go to buy one, it's going to be thousands and thousands and thousands of platinum to buy a mod that good. So yeah, as I said, best of luck. But then for the negative effect here, it's got 44% negative damage to infested, which honestly doesn't hurt the gun that much because I personally don't fight infested that much, and if you're using the Synapse, you probably shouldn't be either. So just a quick tip there. So I don't really care for this or anything. It doesn't really bother me that much or affect the gun. But yeah, so this is the Riven mod. Pretty insane. Yeah, I'm basically just going to be showcasing what the power of the Synapse is whenever you have a ridiculously rolled double crit. That's pretty much the whole purpose of this video. But yeah, so let's get on the other mods here. We got a heavy caliber. I got mine up to, what is that, rank 8 I believe. I think it goes to 10. So you can actually take this up to 10 in this build. You'll just have to take 1 off max point strike, so you'll have to grab, what is it here, let's see, 125%. You'll have to throw that in instead of the 150, but then you can max out your heavy caliber. So I'd recommend doing that. That's just going to give you a little bit more damage. Then of course you got your serration, split chamber, obvious 2 mods pretty much on every weapon. Plated rounds, again, just pretty obvious. 120% crit damage while aiming. You're always going to be aiming with this gun, so this is a must-have mod 120% crit damage is absolutely ridiculous. You're not going to want to put on Argon Scope because you're going to have plenty of crit chance as it is, so don't worry about that. Vital Sense, crit damage, obvious. Point Strike, again, obvious crit chance. The two main factors this gun revolves around. And then I put in Hammer Shot for a little bit extra status and, of course, more crit damage. You can kind of throw in whatever you want. You could throw in a Bane mod, probably, depending on what missions you're doing. Pretty much do whatever you want there. I don't have all the mods in the game. I have quite a good many. You can maybe throw in critical delay. That would reduce your fire rate, give you more crit chance. But I don't really feel the need for anything over 200% crit chance, in my opinion. So that's just why I threw in Hammer Shot to get the extra damage on there. Your Bane mods may work out in the long run to get you more damage. I'm not quite sure. You'd probably have to test that out. And me personally, I don't have the training room that you go into and spawn the bots in, so I can't test that out for you guys, unfortunately. Like I said, I quit this game for about a year, so I'm pretty behind on the quests and shit. So yeah, so that's pretty much it for the build. And now we're gonna take it into action. See what this baby can do. It's pretty insane. Let's see here. Let's see if we got any decently high missions. 35 to 30 exterminate. I know here. Use some high things here. 35, 37. Sure, we'll try this. Oh well, no Neo relics. That's great. All right, we're just gonna play without the relic. I just want to show you guys the gameplay, kind of show you what this thing can do. Obviously, this is an end game. Shout out LifeOfRio. He's actually the one that said he was interested in checking out this video. Go check him out. I'll link him down in the description of the video. Yeah, just go ahead and give him a subscribe, man. You know, check out his shit. He's really good Warframe YouTuber. Yeah, we're just gonna see what we can do here. Try and get away from these guys, so I can maybe get some kills by myself. Yeah, I do all my shit live. I don't cut comm or anything like that. So what you see is what I'm doing. You know what I mean? So there was 6.2 thousand, 1800. 3.5. I mean, it's just one-shotting everything, basically. You just get the headshots, and they're just one-shot red-critting them. Just get that instant proc off, and there was, I don't even know what that was, 5,700, I think. Yeah, as long as you get that headshot, it's just, like, crazy. And this is just, like, me tapping. You know, I'm not, like, holding down the thing, which you can do, and it'll just absolutely melt anything at that point if you hold it down. Just aim on somebody's head for like a second and just hold down the fire button and it'll just red crit the absolute shit. There was a 13.2k crit there. So it really just depends on where you get the headshot multipliers and shit like that. I don't think that 300% crit on this weapon makes it like crit like higher to get, you know, like those 15,000 crit plus every time. I don't think that works that way. Correct me if I'm wrong, please, but yeah, this is just some, you know, like your average like mid-tier enemies, I guess. But I mean, you can see it's basically just one-shotting all of them, even the nullifiers, just, you know. And this is what I was talking about earlier with the fire rate. The fire rate really doesn't affect it too much, even if you get it on your mod like you have, or like I have on mine, because it's just one tapping them anyway. So you're not gonna be using that much ammo whenever you're just one-shotting everything. But if you really want to push out the damage on like the really higher end enemies, man, you just hold it on their head for like a second, continuously firing, and you'll just get constant red crit, like 10k plus crits, just out the ass, man. This thing's just a red critting god. Yeah, man, I figured I'd follow this up with kind of Rio's video that he put out. He put out a 200% like crit chance Synapse as well build video for that. And yeah, man, he was using Volt Shields in his video, kind of showcasing it off. And yeah, if you use Volt Shields with this gun, man, it's ridiculous. You're just gonna, you know, you get that extra damage and that range and shit, and it just destroys and melts anything. Even in the end game, man, he shows end game content in his video. And he doesn't even have a double crit Synapse mod. And he's just still melting things, so I just kind of wanted to show just you know, just real quick, just the power of the gun. Obviously, like I said, this isn't completely end game, but there I just got like a 17k crit on that. Just some basic gameplay, you know. Said obviously level 35 enemies aren't anything too particularly special. Yeah, you can go back in the video and see the stats on the weapon, man. It's like 230% crit chance or something, and almost like a 9 times multiplier. And that's only 150% on the Riven. 150% crit chance. I mean, you can get over 200% on these Rivens, so you know, you can easily get over the 10 times modifier on the damage, easily. I'm pretty sure this is the only video right now on YouTube for the like a double crit Synapse Riven, because they said the Riven are still considerably new. But yeah. So I do apologize that I can't bring out full endgame content. I mean, I guess I could if I would take it to the like the high-end tier Orc survival. Go like an Orc Derelict or some shit like that, and just go in survival and survive in there for like an hour and just show you guys that. If you'd like to see that, just let me know. Leave it down in the comments. I always read all of the comments on my videos, so I'll be sure to check it out, see what you guys are saying. Yeah, if it's requested, then sure, why not? I'll take it in the Orc Derelict and use it on like level 100 plus and see how it goes. Yeah, I mean, I would assume it would still melt with just looking by the stats on the gun. It's just fucking crazy. Yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. I don't want to make it too long. You guys pretty much get the gist of how it works and the weapon stats and so on. Yeah, again, shout out LifeOfRio, man. Go ahead and check him out. I'll leave him down in the description. Subscribe to him, man. He's an absolute fucking nutcase when it comes to endgame content. Yeah, I'll see you guys later, and remember to like, comment, subscribe. You guys know the deal. So I'll see you guys later, and make sure to be expecting some Warframe videos not too far in the future. Yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace out.